Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, family? Another Motivational Monday. Let's get right down to business. You know, I think we've been looking at it all wrong, y'all. Yeah, we've been looking at life as a series of roller coasters. You know, the ups, the downs, the twists, the turns, a roller coaster. When in all actuality, it's more about your ins and your outs. Let's get into it. Everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything, deals with an entry and an exit. I'm talking about your diet. I'm talking about your personal relationships, your business relationships. I'm talking about everything that you do. There is an in and there is an out. You had an in coming into this world, you're gonna have an out when it's time to leave. The reality of it is that we need to understand what our relationship with in and out is. We get into things and don't know how to get out of things. Oh man, I done joined this situation, or I became a part of this, or I volunteered to go and do that, and your heart is in the right place. And you went in with good intention, but now you don't know how to get out. That's because you're not looking at things from a full picture perspective. Everything has an in and an out, but if you don't have a good relationship with what you want to do with your own life, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's your diet. The things that you put into your mouth eventually are going to come out of your body. If you want good things to come from the things that you eat, you got to make better external choices so that you can have a better internal effect. They say you are what you eat. Well, if you eat crap, then you're going to be, I ain't got to finish that. Y'all understand where I'm going with it. When a person asks you what you getting into, sometimes in life, we don't always know what the next move going to be. But I can tell you what it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be just diving headfirst into whatever you see everybody else doing, because at some point or another, them same people that asked you what you was getting into, gonna be trying to figure out how to get out of it. And now you trapped in a situation that really you had no place being in the first place. Expect what you project out of life. If you expect great things, you're gonna have to project a great energy. But if you project yourself as a person who's comfortable with mediocrity, that's exactly what you're going to attract. You have to make sure you put yourself in the company of people, or at the very least, are projecting yourself to attract other people with like-mindedness. I hope I didn't make that word up. Work with your boy. But you understand where I'm going with it. The reality of it is that, once again, if birds of a feather flock together, at the very least, flock with birds that fly. Don't flock with birds that stay on the ground and walk around. I mean, come on. If you're not aware of where you're going, then how are you going to get there? You don't know if you're going further away from your goal or getting closer to it. The reality of it is that until you have a better understanding of who you are, you shouldn't just be running to get into anything.
Facts.
As we're going into different things and we're coming out of other seasons in our lives, we look at certain things as a challenge, a issue. As a matter of fact, we look at it as a hiccup. Remember the old hiccup cliche when we were kids? They used to say that hiccups were an indication that you were growing, right? And I look at life from this perspective. Most of us don't realize that we're growing until we're up against something. Now, if you just use that old cliche, when you come up against a challenge, AKA a hiccup, if that means that you're growing, stop running away from those things, right? Stop trying to get out of certain things that are meant to be introduced to you so that it could force that change. You can't get into the next great thing in your life until you get out of the last thing. Once again, you don't have to be doing bad to do better. We got to stop looking at our hiccups, right, as a negative situation. We got to do what we need to do so we can get the best quality out of this blessing of a life that we have right now. As I say each and every week, have a great day and an outstanding week. And if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can check out more motivational content just like this and all the rest of my videos that I make weekly. As always, have a great day and an outstanding week. Tap into your greatness, y'all. Now go out there, get the most out of life by putting the most into life. I'm gone, y'all. Peace, family. Let's go.